Yeah, there you go. You got it.
What you're saying, pretty cat?
It's just a, you got it.
It sounds like you having you a good old time. Pretty cat?
For sure.
That's what's fine. That's what's it. I'm jealous.
Is this from Medium? Is this from who is this guy?
I don't know. I don't know what happened to my green screen, but I'm gonna turn it off.
You do understand, even if Jesus existed, he was not the Messiah.
No, he existed, and they do agree that he died on the cross. Everybody agrees. Historians agree.
No,
And I don't know.
No,
I don't know what
Blake,
they don't agree that he died and rose from the dead.
No,
They don't-
it's
they
not
don't agree that
everyone.
No, they don't.
Some
Everyone
people
does not.
believe.
Not
Some-
everybody agrees with that.
Some people believe that he was a like a real person that got the mythology attached onto him, but not that he was like the Messiah or the Messiah.
Yeah.
Not the Messiah.
Yes, of
He
course.
was
They don't believe he
absolutely-
rose from the dead, but there's literal proof.
I
Like,
know.
They
Hold on,
proved it
Blake.
already.
There
Blake.
is
I
no
said
proof.
some
There
people
is no
because
proof.
the proof is
Yes.
or the evidence, not proof. The evidence is contested.
Right, so I'm trying to tell
Your
him, like,
Bible-
he's saying
your
he's coming
Bible
across
You
was-
can
and saying,
tell me
oh, there's
what
no
you
evidence,
want,
he
but you
doesn't
can't
exist, and I'm
prove it.
asking him
There
to
is
prove
no
it.
evidence.
I just
There
proved
is
it,
no
so now your
proof.
turn.
Listen, there's no proof. There's no proof. And you didn't prove
That's
it.
just
You know what
stupidity.
you, you know what you just told me?
There is
no,
no
evidence
proof.
are two
stop,
different
stop.
Come on,
things.
guys, you guys know.
You know
Take
what
my
you
side
did?
real quick. You guys know what I'm talking. He's clearly not making any sense right now.
No, I am making perfect sense, right? Because guess what you just told me? A whole bunch of people said that he may have existed. So that's the proof. That's what you said. Right? So what I'm telling you is this, right? There is no evidence, no archaeological evidence to prove that he ever existed. And you cannot cite any of it. If you can, you will win a Nobel Prize.
I can't do that off the dome of my head, but they have already proved it because everyone wrote about
Nobody
it.
can.
It's literally
Blake,
written. It's in the
nobody
library that,
can.
yes, he died on the cross.
Nobody can. Nobody can.
They already did it. You just
And
can't.
Blake, and now Blake, and now you're just lying, right? You're talking about he died.
I'm not lying. So show me your source where he that shows that he never existed.
Listen. There is no source for it because it never happened.
Right,
Blake, you're fucking stupid. Listen, you must have never took fucking geometry. You never took fucking physics or anything like that, right? Because you have to be mildly effing slow to believe that a human being, if you put them up on a fucking cross like this, that they're not going to fucking fall over. That never happened.
Not
Blake,
to mention archaeology. As far as archaeology goes, everything has been dug up except for Christ and the disciples. So none of the biblical characters have been unearthed. They've unearthed dinosaurs. They've unearthed everything in this earth. No disciples, no dinosaurs.
They actually recently claimed that they actually did find his body in Egypt. Essentially,
no,
they're claiming
no,
that
they
you just
did.
lying. You lying. You spreading
They
misinformation. You lying.
No, that's true. You can look it up.
Blake, I don't
You have
have
a lot
to
of
look it
faith
up.
in
You
your-
look it up because you're making up
your
lies.
logic.
You're sitting here fucking
you can
fucking lying. I don't have a logic. I'm telling you that you're fucking lying. And because you are. So back to the point about the damn cross, right? In those times, right? When they actually executed people, they put them on X's. There's no cross. There's no way a body can stay on a cross like that. It's going to fall over. It's going to fall over, Blake.
Why would it fall over? Can you explain that to me?
Okay.
So you do realize they didn't just stand
listen,
it up.
Blake,
They
shut
dug a
the
hole and
fuck
put-
up. Shut the fuck up. If you ask a question, don't talk. Right? The reason why it's going to fall over is because of your fucking body weight. Right? Even if you put the long part in the back and you put a person like this, right? The body weight is going to make it fall forward. In those times, Blake, they knew that. So what they would do when they would execute people is put them on X's. And the reason why, listen, Blake, you're stupid. The reason why they would put them on X's, right? Because if you have an X like this, right? You have 2 feet, right? And your body weight is going to be even the fuck out.
So you do realize they dug a hole
That's
and
a
stuck it in the
historical
hole.
fact.
How would it fall over if they stuck it in a hole?
Blake, They didn't
Why
have
don't
shovels
the
and
posts in
shit.
your place fall
Blake,
over?
they didn't have fucking shovels and shit then.
Yeah, they did. Are you? Oh my god, dude! You
They
literally
didn't
come on, guys.
have
This guy
fucking
made a
shovels and
bogus
shit
claim
then.
just now. Oh my god, yes,
Okay.
they did. They
Okay.
literally built
Okay.
giant
So Blake,
buildings. How do you think they built that?
So Blake.
Are you
How
saying
much?
they were
Listen,
stupid?
Blake.
They couldn't invent a shovel, but they can
No,
invent giant
I'm
buildings
saying no.
and
I'm not
pillars?
saying that they were stupid. I'm not saying that they were stupid. I'm saying you are stupid, and the reason why is because if you knew anything about geometry and you knew anything about listen, Blake. How much do you want to bet what I'm saying to you is true about the way they executed people in those days? How much would you like to bet?
I'm really starting to think this is satire.
No. I'm asking you a simple question. How much would
they
you
have
like
used
to
X's
bet?
before, but they also
How
use
much
crosses
would
as well.
you like to bet about the X claim that I just made? How much would you like to bet?
Why would I bet for it? I already said they've used it before, but they've also used crosses as well.
You don't know what you're talking. No, they didn't use crosses because the body would have fell straight off of it, Blake. And you also have to be
the body would have fallen off of it. They were nailed to it.
Yes, they would have, because listen, if you have it like this, right, the body weight is going to make it fall fucking forward, right? Because you don't have to fucking listen.
And they
Listen,
put it in the
it
hole
doesn't
so it wouldn't fall
matter
like a fence
if you
post.
dug a hole because you didn't have shovels like you have nowadays. You didn't have fucking machinery to take shit out the earth. You didn't have that, bro. So they weren't fucking doing that, right? It's easier just to put your ass on a fucking X or lay you out to dry. That didn't happen, Blake. So every time you sit here and say, historians say that he got executed on the cross, that's not true. That's not true.
So you're making a claim they didn't have shovels. Could you prove that claim?
I'm making it.
They
Listen,
had shovels.
This is my claim, Blake. In those times, it's not crosses, and the reason why, it's actually two reasons, right? Number one, it would fall over. Number two, Blake, there's no way that you can hold 2 feet with one goddamn nail.
Yes, it's very possible. Easily. If I nailed my hand to a fence with a post, it's very possible.
We're talking about your hand. We ain't talking about your hand. We're talking about feet, fool.
Okay.
About feet. Your legs. Do you know the power of your legs? You can kick straight out of it.
Oh my god, this is satire. I think I figured it out.
Your hand.
Satire.
It's not satire. It's your lack of knowledge, sir.
My lack of knowledge of basic physics. Got it. Because I actually took physics.
Okay.
Did you guys take physics?
That's something
you must have failed.
Do you understand how central the center of gravity functions?
Do you understand that your legs are about 100 times stronger than your fucking arms? It's easy. 100 times stronger than your fucking arms. It's easy to kick out of shit. Anybody can fucking lift hundreds of pounds with their legs versus their arms.
You could not physically pull out a nail if I grab a nail and could not
kick it out. You can kick it out. You can kick it out.
Yeah, but if you were nailed to it, you wouldn't be able to produce enough power to even
Yes, you
nearly
can.
kick it
Yes,
out.
you can. Your legs, you can.
Do it. Show me.
Yes, you can with your legs.
Nail your feet to a cross and show me you kicking it
tell
out.
your mother. I'll nail her to the cross and see if she can get it out.
My mother. I'm not offended.
With dogs, we used to use hot water.
This is basic physics. This is actually satire.
Okay.
Basic physics? What are you talking about?
Yeah, this is actually
It was basic physics. That doesn't make any sense. You believe in a God.
He's saying that if you nailed your feet to a cross, like with big ass nails, like thick ass, not just skinny little hammer, like big, huge nails, he's saying you'd be able to kick it.
That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Blake, this is what I'm saying, right? There's no way that you can nail 2 feet together with only one nail. And because, right, we're talking about a cross, right? Listen. Because we're talking about a cross, Blake, it would have to be one nail holding both feet. And what I'm saying to you is this: you wouldn't be able to hold a person's feet in there because your legs are so powerful that you would easily be able to kick it out. The top foot will push it out for the bottom. No, it's not false. They would come right out.
It's just physics. It's basic physics. This has to be satire.
Explain it that way, then, Blake.
How are you trying to argue? Listen, Blake, why would you try to argue physics with me when your argument about 5 minutes ago was like, well, how do you know that George Washington existed? Then I gave you all the fucking archaeological evidence on goddamn Earth, and you're like, oh, well, you're just going off faith. You can't be stupid as fuck 1 second and try to tell me that you took physics in the next. Them two things don't go together. That's just like a person saying, oh, I'm smoking on loud, but I'm going to get a pint of Kimchaka vodka. What?
This has to be satire.
What?
You haven't proven anything, Blake. You're fucking annoying. All you have is
Proven anything? I showed you evidence.
Shut the
You looked
fuck
at it
up.
and
Shut the
Hold
fuck up,
on.
stupid bitch.
That
I didn't
wasn't-
look at none of your
That
fucking
was a
evidence.
Medium article. Like I
you
was looking
couldn't
for like
even,
dot
you can't
org.
even show me
Medium
evidence he didn't
article.
exist.
You showed
Yeah,
an
you were-
article,
hold
but
on,
you didn't
hold
show
on.
scientific,
You're making a
scientific
statement,
proof.
so go
Blake,
prove it. No,
Blake,
You
go
didn't even
prove
show
your statement.
scientific
Show me.
The
proof.
quality
an
of
article,
the
show me
evidence.
anything.
The quality of the evidence matters. That's why when we're pulling these
So where's
things
yours?
up, I have it pulled up on the fucking screen right now.
Like you pulled up a Google Gaga
I can't even
fucking
see it.
article. You didn't even pull up
God
any.
damn,
You have to show me
dude.
evidence that people say, oh, he never ever existed, and there's
Listen,
Show
no.
me
hold on.
evidence
What
that he
I'm
actually
saying
did
is,
existed.
Blake,
You can't.
is that if you brought up
All you
a,
got
like
is,
dot like an edu.org, something like that, when people are talking about evidence that are, you know,
You have to
are
make your
used
thing
typically
bigger.
accepted forms. I'm not a mod. I'm not doing that. This is about the crucifixion thing, but yeah.
Just
Like-
like I told your ass.
That's not
It's-
talking about that. There's no evidence for Jesus Christ.
Just
I'm looking
like I
for
told
where's
you.
your
I
article
just
that
said
says
this is
like I
about the
fucking
crucifixion
told
thing. Why are
you.
you stuck
Just like I
on?
told you.
This is .org, by the way. I just said this
Look
is
at
about the
that, sorry.
crucifixion thing.
That's not true. Stupid. Just
Dumb.
I
I
know your
literally
fucking-
showed you.
I know
proof.
your
could tell you
fucking
multiple-
article
But-
You
wasn't
gave
from
an
Medium.
article.
Blake,
You didn't
what
give
would make you think?
archaeologists.
Blake, what's more stable, right? 1 or 2? Think about it.
So why wouldn't the X fall? Explain that to me.
Because your body weight is holding it up. That's why. The
It would
same
still fall.
reason why-
Distribution, motherfucker.
Right.
But you
That's
took
not how
physics.
fall.
But you
That's
took
not how
physics, so
physics
you
works.
should know this.
Both of them were dug in the ground. They both of them, including the X,
Mention-
was
shut
dug
the
in.
Oh, he keeps saying it's not y'all don't understand physics. I graduated high
Right.
school. No. Oh, he keeps saying it's not you got pushed through. You didn't understand shit that you learned if you even went to physics. Put your ass in a physics class, you stupid motherfucker. You're such a liar. That's
And
just
if you
pathetic.
didn't take physics, you didn't
You just-
pass it.
So, I understand it makes you feel better to assume I'm lying, but it is very clear that one of us definitely
Because
has
you
physics
haven't
experience and it's not you.
explained shit.
So anyway,
You
so
haven't
show me.
explained
look
shit
up-
in
show
any
me
way
how-
that would
how-
make
show me how
sense
the
for
cross-
it to make sense on the fucking cross.
Cross-
To make sense on the fucking cross. You show us. How many times do we have? You already been shown something.
How-
You've already been shown so much. You show us some shit. Show us some
Show
shit.
me.
Fuck the
Okay,
medium.
Where you on the
Explain
screen?
it physics.
Show me how they
guy.
how they
Where you on the
Explain
screen?
it physics.
show me how they made it stay up.
It
You
was already
explain
right,
it
they dug
a hole.
physics, guy. Explain why it doesn't make sense.
Because it doesn't matter what shape the cross is, it will still fall.
Yeah, because he just conceded and said no matter what shape or no matter how it is, it'll still fall. So your dumb ass think your stupid ass cross would fall and said no matter fall and that the X would fall. So you're conceding in that manner. You're
So
not
if you dug a
telling me
hole and put them
anything
in
as
there,
to
they would
why
not
in
fall.
the physics terms, why
Yes,
the
it
fuck
would.
would the X not work? Tell me what would happen if you put a human body on that shit. Tell me why it wouldn't
So
work.
is there anything behind the X to hold it up?
But-
What about in front of the X? So why wouldn't the X fall?
What's the name of them chairs? Them canopy chairs
This is dumb.
with the 2 X's and the fucking thing just sit in the middle. If you only have one, it's not gonna hold it up. You ever seen a guy?
Kayak? I'm not kayak. Damn, what the fuck is that? I'm like kayak. I know what you're talking about.
That might not be the
I'm not kayak.
principle. It's no different than putting up a fucking tank. You have to you have to stabilize it, bro. And if you got one, and with the human's body weight, it's gonna make it fucking fall over, or it's gonna fall out the nails, flat out. We are We already had it on the screen. It's a historical fact that they hung people on crosses anyway. I mean, on X anyway. So I don't know why
Well,
you.
an X is still a
going
cross.
with that. Put an X on your chest, then, Malcolm. Walk around with X, then. Right.
That makes no sense.
Walk around with X, then. Right.
That makes no sense.
So let me
You
ask
can't
you,
verify
so
it.
where does it say it was a cross?
An X is a cross.
No, where did it say? Give me a scripture.
I can't name it off the top of my head, but Google is right there, and you can look it up. So,
I mean, you're
No,
making a
you go
claim.
fucking look up your point and tell us what
I can't name.
behind it. That's so stupid. I don't know where it's at because it's not there. So you go
It
look
is
for
there.
it. No,
It
you
just
go
mentioned that he
fucking
died on
find
a
it.
cross.
Because
Well,
the Bible literally did not say what he was crucified on. It did not say on a cross in the Bible.
Up here lying.
They want us to teach them, do the fucking research, debunk their ass, every fucking thing. This is crazy. This is why religion is so fucked up. It makes you like a fucking infant in real life. You can't even really think straight because every time you've attempted to think,
I have the verses.
Okay, read it.
Can we debunk Santa Claus next?
Right.
What's the scripture?
Literally carry it. That he was a cross. It literally said cross, and then they crucified him on it.
Where's the scripture?
we gotta look it up. You gotta give us the scripture so we can get the context and make sure the word is what it is. Cause y'all be fucking lying. Hurry the fuck up. I don't know.
I did. You did. You just. I did. I said it, but it was muted. When
Yeah,
John
we didn't hear
19,
you.
it's John 19:17 through 18. And there's a lot more. So if you want any more, I will be glad to show you like the other 20.
You said John 17.
John 19:17 through 18. It states that he carried his cross, a literal cross on his back. It's not metaphorical, an actual cross, and then he was crucified on it. It is mentioned like 20 times. When I looked up all the reference verses, it's like 20 times. There's no way you can miss it.
Okay, this just says he was carrying his own cross. But you do understand that there were different types of crosses.
Okay, I'm not arguing about the shape of the cross. I'm not arguing about the shape of the cross right now, I guess necessarily, but I'm just saying that he was.
Boy.
It does mention the word cross, right? It also mentions the idea that he was hung on a pole. If it was X-shaped, they wouldn't have said pole, right? It's
So Blake, what I'm telling you is that
Galatians
Jesus Christ never
3:13
existed.
now. It
What
says
I'm
that
telling
he
you
was
is
hung
this.
on a
What I'm
pole,
telling
like
you
a
is
cross,
this.
like
What
not
I'm
an
telling you. What I'm telling you is this. Jesus Christ never existed. What I'm telling you is this. Jesus Christ never existed. Therefore, he was never executed. Right. What I'm also simultaneously telling you is when the Romans really did used to execute people in those times, they put them on X's. Is what I'm also telling you. Now, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Right? That Galatians contradicts your own point, right? And it's crazy that you would even take that and show me a contradiction just to try to disprove what I'm telling you is true in reality. which makes your own fucking point in your own book be a contradiction, right? So Blake, you're not trying to debate to get to the truth. You're debating to try to make me look stupid, but it's not going to happen, right? You're making yourself look stupid, because if it says he was hung on a pole, that shows you that's a contradiction to the fucking cross, right? So which one is true? Which one? What's up, Rainbow Friend?
So it took me 10 seconds to look up what shape they used to crucify people. It's not just an X. They did use T-shaped crosses and cross-shaped
No, they
crosses.
didn't.
Wow.
No, they didn't.
You could look that
No,
up
they
yourself.
No,
Really?
they didn't.
Show me
No, they
where
didn't.
it says and cross-shaped
No, they
crosses.
didn't. No,
Wow.
they didn't.
You could look at have the proof if you want to see it.
No, they didn't. No, you don't
Oh,
have proof,
oh,
because the
oh,
Romans
oh.
did not
Oh.
execute people
Wow.
with crosses. They didn't. We already showed you on the screen a long time ago. Romans, a long time ago.
I literally just looked it up and it says yes,
no,
they did.
you literally telling me.
Up and it says yes,
no,
they did.
you literally telling me.
So
You're
explain
literally
to me
telling
why
me
that's
because history disproves what you're saying. I don't care what you looked up. You can't prove what you're saying, right? I don't know if you think just because your name is Blake, and I don't want to take it to a different level because of whatever else. But just because you say something, that doesn't make it true. You can't prove what you're saying. I don't give a fuck what you claim that you looked up. What's that, Rainbow Friend?
He didn't show where it said that no, they didn't use crosses. She just showed when I read it. It literally just said that they also used. When I read it, it literally just said that they also used X's as well. So it was
in those days. No, they didn't say they used X's as well. They used X's like I fucking told you.
It actually said that there were many different methods of crucifixion.
Yep.
And that the Bible never stated what method was used for Jesus.
Correct. They never stated the shape of the cross. That is, he could have been crucified on any shape.
You can't say it was a T.
Then you can't say it's an X either because they use both methods. Did they
It
not?
was an X. The reason why I know, listen, this is what I'm saying. Jesus Christ was never executed because he never existed. The Romans, when they would hold you.
Also, the original word wasn't cross. They were talking about beams, but
A beam, correct?
Any of it is fucking true. We're talking about tradition adding to the text to make it a cross that you wear, the little bullshit you wear around your neck. But it could have been any fucking thing in imaginary land, so I don't fucking know. I get the pivot of the point because that shit doesn't.
Of course,
matter.
I would love to just say something
but
because
it's still dumb as fuck for y'all to be wearing that dumbass cross, the contraption that unalived y'all fucking God around your neck. That is stupid as fuck.
Yeah, that's something I would wear. I'm a Satanist. I would wear the cross because I don't like your God.
Okay,
That's
crazy. I would love to say,
because
I again, because I'm not angry at all with you guys. I would love to say, just remember, whatever you do, like what he's saying, I will saying, I will.
I wouldn't take the bullet and wear it around my neck.
Or a noose.
I wouldn't take the bullet and wear it around my neck.
Or that's crazy.
Imagine us wearing fucking nooses for our asses.
Wow. For Black History Month, we all wear noose necklaces. Wow.
That when you make it, just remember, make sure you actually do research and you prove to yourself something before you start saying it.
Listen.
Everything you guys like 4 times in a
is
row.
true. Nothing I said you disproved. Tell me one thing I said that you disproved. Tell me.
The shape of the cross, and you said that they didn't use crosses. Stop right
there. In the times when the Romans used to execute people, matter of fact, watch this. We got a historian, right? That's gonna prove it to you, right? In the times when the Romans used to execute people, they executed them on X's. I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
Well, they literally even established.
No. In the times when they executed people, they executed people on X's. That cannot be.
You have a lot of faith in that, don't you? Like blind faith.
No.
You literally saw the opposite.
I don't have faith in it because I understand how things work. And I understand when you have the way your
Clearly
weight
you don't.
distribution. I understand. No, yes, I do. Because I know if one thing's holding you up like this, and I know for sure that one nail cannot hold your fucking feet. So both his feet had to been on one other X versus one fucking T. There's no motherfucking way. So when you say that, that doesn't make sense. I
Well,
took carpentry
she
class.
literally showed you the proof.
No, she
I don't know why
didn't.
she's not
No, she
standing up and
didn't.
saying,
No,
yeah,
she did
she
not.
did.
No, she did not show you that. No, she did not. So
Well,
listen,
I feel like this is all being dishonest because you read the proof. She read the
I'm
proof
not
and
being.
she's not even saying anything.
No, listen.
She saw it herself.
She did not read the proof. No, this is what happened. This is what happened.
They just don't want to
What
side
Pretty
with
Cat?
you.
No. What Pretty Cat said was, well, even if they did, why are you guys wearing X's? You take that as, oh, she agrees with me. So what she's saying is right.
No,
listen, if anybody believes, I don't give a fuck if you're an atheist. I don't give a fuck if you're black. I don't give a fuck if you are my friend. If you believe in the times when the Romans used to fucking execute people, if you believe that they put them on T's, you are incorrect and you cannot prove that. I don't give a fuck who you are.
We just did.
Period.
Established
No, you
also
didn't.
proved it as well.
I didn't even
No, you
fucking
didn't.
read anything. I told
Established
your
also
ass that
proved it.
cross isn't
No, you
even in the
didn't.
fucking Bible, you dumb bitch.
No, you
And
didn't.
we showed you that it is.
No, listen.
No, that's not
If they
even the
say a cross,
correct
listen,
word
Blake. If they say a
used.
cross is in the Bible, that can be fine, but that does not disprove what I said. It doesn't.
They changed the word. That nigga. The word isn't fucking cross. It's talking about beams and shit. The shit didn't happen.
So the beams for the cross, right? So when they wrote it, they were like, okay, well,
It doesn't give you a
when they were
shape.
translating.
You said out of your own fucking mouth that it doesn't tell you the shape in the fucking Bible, and now you're insisting that it was a fucking T. Shut up.
I'm not insisting
What
that.
the fuck is wrong with you?
So look,
Actually, I literally agree with you that we don't know the
So
shape
look.
of the cross.
so look, if you got this like this, right?
Mhm.
Just look at it. One hand can go here. One hand can go here. One leg can go here. And one leg can go here.
You do
Right.
realize that was still
So let's
fall,
go.
right?
Listen, shut the fuck up. So when you hold yourself up like this, right? And they got the nails, right? It holds your weight evenly. If it's a cross, right? There's no fucking way that you can make a person hold their feet together like this with one thing coming straight down.
Easily.
There's no
could.
way.
Same reason why.
No,
Same
you
reason
can't.
why you could
No,
hammer
you
a cement
can't.
block to a piece
No,
of
you
wood and it
can't.
wouldn't fall.
No, you can't. No, you can't. And the reason why is because it's only going to be one nail, right? If it was two nails with two separate feet, it would be a tighter hole where you can't get loose.
What?
But because you got 2 feet versus one nail, right? You're going to kick it straight the fuck out. You can't hold two people's feet with one nail. You
Easily
can't.
could.
No,
Easily.
you can't. No,
Do you have any
can't.
evidence of what you're saying at all? Because you have so much
the
faith in
evidence
what
is
you're saying.
listen. I don't
You
have
have no
faith in it.
proof.
And this is
I literally know
evidence.
physics.
The
No,
evidence. No, you don't.
Hold
No,
your
you
whole
don't.
body weight
No,
and you
you
cannot
don't.
kick it off.
No, you don't.
Easily.
Your body weight will be distributed better. Either you're going to fall off of that thing or you're going to kick straight out of it. And you fighting for your life as it is. So again, Atheist Cat, the teacher, the historian, is going to repeat what I just said to you. Atheist Cat, in the times of Roman, in the time of antiquity, how did they execute people? How did they sacrifice people? Please tell him.
I want to hear from established, right? Because she read the proof, so she should really explain what shape they use when they crucify people.
Because Atheist Cats is a historian, he's more equipped to explain to you better than I am.
Yeah, the method of crucifixion would happen multiple ways. The cross idea, however, is a much, much later idea. Much later. The early references being 14th, 15th centuries, those things. Crucifixion in the Roman time period that we're talking about would be on a giblet, which is basically a large pole.
Okay.
Or,
Perfect.
as Gallus pointed out, an X would be often used as well. And how they crucified would vary. Sometimes to the private parts would be a part. they be hung upside down at times. Very simply, it's usually with a pole or an X. The cross idea wasn't till a later time period.
Dun, dun,
Right.
dun.
And then so because what we're really arguing about solely because he's going to manipulate the situation. We're talking about because he said, because what he said was that they hung him on a cross, it would fall. And I was like, you do realize they dug holes. They didn't have shovels.
Actually,
Bro,
they didn't
you not-
hang. You do on okay, so that's another falsehood because they didn't really hang them using nails. You would be tied. Nails were expensive. In fact, we've only found 3 nails ever that we can tie to use in crucifixions.
Right. So what I'm talking about is in the Bible.
If they were nailed, it would never be at the wrist or the hands. It'd be higher up between the ulna and the 2 bones, the ulna and the femur, not the ulna and the whichever, radius, wherever,
Mhm.
the 2 bones in your arms, because otherwise your body weight would just rip you off.
Like I told him.
In fact, they wanted you to slump over because that slumping over is how you tend to unalive.
Mm-hmm. So
Now, what is your historical evidence that crucifixions were done on crosses, much like the mythology of Jesus?
the mythology of Jesus. Well, let me explain something.
Okay, no, the first words out of your mouth is a historical source for your claim.
Yeah,
Exactly.
let me pull up the proof. I can't just sit there and I have to show you, right? So you have to give me time.
No, you
Okay,
just
so
need to
Blake,
tell me
so
the-
Blake, why are you looking? So Blake, why are you looking? I want you to stop saying that you disproved anything that I said. Okay, right?
Well,
So you stop that lie.
Mhm. Well, the reason why I have to show you is because
Blake, you don't
if I
have to
say it,
show me.
You're just
You
gonna
can
be
tell
like,
me the source.
well, the
His source is
source.
medium.
The source is that, and you will agree with this, like literally, like I'm not. Most historians agree with the
So,
idea that
Blake,
Jesus
all you
was
have to
crucified
Blake,
on a
Blake,
cross and he was
Blake,
nailed.
hi.
Hi.
I don't do what historians say. I go by the sources, the information.
Well,
But
they
guess
go by
what?
sources as well because they're
Blake,
historians.
then cite the source they're using.
I would have to look it up to show you,
Then
right?
go look it the fuck up.
That's what I'm trying to.
You don't have to
Yeah,
show
I'm
me it.
bullshitting.
You just go look it up
He
and you
has
tell
to.
me what it is.
He has to yield to the fucking people because his ass is too lazy to do his own research and reading. That's some bullshit.
Look,
Yours.
as a historian, I don't take my fellow historians' word for anything. Because you know what I do?
So you're
I
wrong.
need
I
to
just
see
looked
what
it
they
up.
use.
Hold on, he's wrong. I looked it up. T-shaped crosses were used way
Do
before
me a
Jesus
favor,
even
Blake.
lived.
What's the source?
For the facts. Let me show you.
What's the source?
The first headline he wrote is
I do.
the first headline he wrote is I don't give a fuck if your dumbass don't understand me. I could care. I don't give a fuck if your dumbass don't understand.
They actually started, when I read it, it said they started using it during Egypt times. That shape, that very cross shape was used during Egypt times. So you're literally just making shit up. And I will
What's
show
your
you.
source? You're
Right,
just
what's
making
your
it
source?
plain.
Give the source.
I could say aliens exist and then pull out a
Get the
source
fucking
out of my
source.
ass. Aliens exist and then pull out a
Get the
source
fucking
out of my
source.
ass.
And what
Right.
time is it? Why are you just saying Egypt time? What the fuck? What the fuck does that mean? Egypt time.
Right.
Which period? This what happens when you just read headlines and be like, yeah, confirmation bias, confirmation. You're just fucking regurgitating dumb shit. You don't take it. You're just fucking regurgitating dumb shit so that your ass can understand it enough to explain it, and that's pathetic. Pathetic.
And if there's any Christians out there that would like to help your brethren,
Let
please
me put it on the green screen, Wikipedia, and it said that yes, it was used centuries before.
You know
Jesus.
how Wikipedia works, kid? Do you know why we
Well,
go
there's
to
plenty of
the
other
thesaurus?
ones. There's plenty of other ones. I just
No,
picked
Blake,
the first one
You
that popped
go to
up.
the source. What
specific-
is the footnote for the Wikipedia piece that you're referencing?
Welcome up, bitch, but be quiet while you're up here. Nobody's introducing you. I know why you brought your ass. He's gonna take 3 years because, oh my gosh, you don't even know how to find the find sources.
Well, ironically, you could just look it up yourself, right?
No,
you
because
you
it's
could
your
go to
claim
the
that you
source.
brought up,
How
so
How about
you
this? Let's make it
proved it.
fair. Let's make it fair.
It's
Show me
your
a
claim
source.
that you brought up, so
Show
you
me
bring
a
up the source to prove it.
No, you're counteracting what everyone else, including other historians, think. So show me the source that you have that proves indefinitely that they never
Wait a minute,
used the
let's
cross
try
shape
this.
until
I'm really
after
gonna help
Jesus.
you out. Blake,
Even this
name the wait a minute. I'm gonna be nice.
historian yet.
I'm gonna be really nice. Blake, name the historian.
Okay, that doesn't mean shit to me. Okay, so show
Name
me
the
your sources.
historian.
Show me your
No, no,
sources
no.
then.
You keep saying stop. You keep bringing up the historian. We want the sources. You said can't bring up the historian. We want the sources. Fine. I'm asking for the historian. Guess what? You can't seem to name the fucking historian.
Well, no, there's a lot. It says
Name one.
Name one. Show me any source, because it literally all the evidence I look.
You're
Look,
some
you
trash, man.
fucking son of a bitch.
Do you not understand what
When
you're
I asked
saying?
for the
You're going against what other historians believe.
You haven't named a single fucking historian.
So show me.
You haven't named a single historian, and I can be very petty and do this all night.
Show me your.
You asked.
Show me your.
You kept bringing up
Show
the
me your-
historian.
And
Historian. We have been
Or what you're
asking for the source. You would not give us the source. So I'd be nice and said, you know what? Give me the fucking historian, and the next thing you do is, well, no. I will let you talk, but the very first thing out of your mouth should be a name of a historian.
How about show me your source? I will.
Fuck 'em. Move
I
to
will
the
give
next
you
person.
one more chance. You
Show
intellectually.
me your source. You don't have.
Look, you spent all this time craving and raving about the historians. And when I asked you for the historian, you couldn't name him. You're a joke.
Because he didn't have one.
No, he didn't.
How about show me your source?
Why you keep pivoting to us? If you
Yeah,
Rashad,
sure.
what's your
can-
age and your relationship?
When we ready to introduce you.
Say again?
When we're ready to introduce you.
Oh, okay. So y'all don't want to have a conversation then?
So when you come up into somebody's house, normally people will
Yeah.
you wait till people recognize you.
Y'all
Get
said
up
the
here.
link was joinable. I joined the link.
No,
Now
I
I'm
didn't.
asking y'all ready to talk or not.
No, I didn't.
And
I never
we
said that.
asking you to wait till we acknowledge you.
Okay. All right. Y'all have a good night then.
Bye.
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 Bye. I love what they say. I'm not here.
That was so fast. I
That's
bet
so
that's-
sad.
Yes, in the bed.
Blake, we were asking you for a source even before Katz was in here. You still didn't pull up shit. So please shut that shit down.
Right. That I know you are, but what am I type shit?
Article, you'd even like, please. Actually, come back up because actually come back up because
Gave us was Medium and Wikipedia, and you kept screaming about scholars. That's weird.
yeah, Wikipedia. I can hack into Wikipedia
Oh.
right now.
Now all of a
ladies,
sudden
his whole
they
job
have
is
an
to get to the
abundance.
DMs.
They have an abundance of evidence when you drop them.
Right.
Like, I don't think Ames the
Right.
It's
Don't.
too late.
I,
We're not
Ames
interested.
works,
It's too late.
I,
We're not
Ames works so
interested
hard
anymore.
to keep it disease free, and you coming up there, it's gonna be like an infestation.
Right.
I'll just ignore it. I won't even see it until like months later anyway.
Tap the screen, share the live. Your faith is not a virtue.
Until like months later anyway.
Tap the screen, share the live. Your faith is not a virtue.
Symbol to come up and defend.
All right, you know what?
Claim.
Fuck it, I'm gonna go drink some coffee.
Ma'am,
Symbol.
ma'am,
Right, I'll make
we
some
are
with you.
in existence because people were fucking. That's why we're in existence.
Right. My daddy saw
They
my
had a
mama
good
and said,
time making
damn.
us.
And that was it. And that was it.
That Kimball. Fucking is when a man and a woman, or a man and a man, and a woman with some choice, like each other very much. And it's not even limited to that. Maybe it's more than one people. There's a whole group of things. Also, we're just going to stick with human because if I bring in animals, as far as animals mating with other animals, you're going to get it turned off. Human because I'm not going to do that. So when they like each other, or they get drunk, or they get bored, or whatever, they put pieces in each other, and they have a lot of fun. Now, this is something that you can find on a little hub if you don't understand what that means.
Like I left with my
And
dad
wave
one
your
day.
flag.
One day I went out I left the house with my dad and I ended up with my mom.
Well, one day I left with my mom and dad and I ended up with my grandma. But that's another story.
Do I have a speech problem? Yeah, but I also get paid to talk. So what's your point?
Clock it. Cause what?
My
Cause what?
Do you have an ignorance problems, ma'am?
Oh.
no, we know what you were doing. No, you but there's 4 boxes up here, and you can come into any one of the boxes, and you can defend your point.
Oof.
They don't want to come up. They want to stay in the
course
comments
not.
because they think it's safe.
It is. They think it's safe. Yeah. You know what? We can fix that real fast. You want to talk on this live? You come up. If you want to talk, you come up.
Yeah, because I can guarantee you that regardless of what speech problems atheist cats had, and is 10 times more intelligent than you. So come on up, coward.
You still trying to butter up my buns, aren't you?
I'm just stating facts, baby.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah, but I disagree with the prompt.
Okay, first off, hello. How you doing?
So how you doing?
Oh.
Can we get an age check first?
Can we get
Well,
your age, please?
20.
Okay. So there's a lot of things up on the prompt. Which one would you like to discuss?
We can discuss faith is the absence of reason, and we can discuss faith not being a virtue.
Okay. So before we begin, I want to find out, what do you think faith is?
Faith is believing in something without it being fully proven.
Okay.
It has evidence to support it, but it's not fully
It
proven.
has evidence to support it.
Yeah.
Okay. When we talk about evidence supporting it, could it be bad evidence?
No.
Okay, so definitely good evidence.
Yeah, it has to be good.
Okay. And does it count if it's only one piece or multiple?
What do you mean by that?
Well, does one piece of, quote, good evidence justify the idea of the thing? or do you need more than one piece to make it reasonably justifiable?
Preferably more.
Okay. So give me one good piece of evidence for God.
For God?
Yeah.
One good reason, evidence for God?
No, one good piece of evidence.
Moral absolute.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Great. You're a Christian?
Yeah.
Okay. So your moral absolute is God, correct?
No, he's not. The moral absolute isn't God. He governs what is morally absolute. So he creates them.
So he is a moral absolute.
Yeah.
Jesus fuck. Okay. All right. So how do you know God's morals?
Because he revealed them.
Where?
And when you read the Bible.
I just wanted to make sure. Have you read your entire Bible?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then.
Well, I've read the Bible.
Somehow I don't think you did that based on that, but we'll just go with it. Okay. So here's my question for you. Okay. So here's my question for you. Do you yourself personally believe it is ever moral, ever, to own another human being as property for life?
You say it one more time.
Do you personally ever see property for life? A slave.
To own someone as property?
Yep, for life.
No.
I agree. I guarantee every single other person on the panel will agree. Your God doesn't. Leviticus 25, 44 through 46 is God telling the Israelites, that they can own other human beings as property for life.
Okay.
For life.
Okay.
So, are you now going to say that slavery was perfectly moral?
I'm not gonna say it was moral, but it was
What happened to a
justified.
moral absolute?
It was justified.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. First off, can God give an immoral command?
Well, at that time,
Can God, doesn't matter. Can God give something that is immoral?
No.
Okay, so if God tells you you're allowed to do something, it is moral, correct?
Yes.
Then there's a time period in history, according to your religion, where it was moral to own slaves.
Okay.
Now, will you say that? Because now you have to agree to that.
Okay, I can agree to that.
Great.
I'll agree.
So, Trolls, quick question. Is there ever a moral reason to own another human being as property for life?
In their time, it was.
So now, no. It wasn't even be their time, because God doesn't care about time. God is eternal.
Well, it's two different covenants, though. So they were under the first covenant.
Whoa. This has nothing to do with the covenant.
Yes, it does. It has a lot to do with the
Great.
covenant.
Then let me ask you something, Told. Is God morality based on a contract?
Huh?
Is God morality based on a contract?
What do you mean by that?
You're saying that his morality changed with the covenant.
I'm not saying his morality
Then
changed.
his morality
doesn't
with the
change,
covenant,
right?
correct?
Yes. I'm not saying
since
his morality
did
changed.
not change with the
I'm saying
covenant.
his covenant changed.
No, Trolls. You know the verse I'm talking about?
Yes, I know what verse we're trying to talk about.
God is saying that the Levite can own a slave, correct?
Okay.
Does God care about cultural norms?
Cultural norms?
Right, because you keep saying this during that time period.
He allowed that at that time period, so it was morally okay.
Wait a minute. Okay, great. So I'm going to try again. Tolls. I'm going to ask something. Are you of color? As opposed to me, I'm white as can be.
African American.
Okay, great. I would like you to tell the others on this panel the answer to this question. Tolls, is it ever morally okay to own a person as a slave?
No.
Why are you lying? Because you just did.
I'm not lying. Look
Yes,
what
you
you're
did,
trying to
Toll.
do is you're trying to
Hold on.
inflate me into a box. Let me
Toll,
tell you.
you did.
Can I-
Yeah, that's exactly what you just did. I don't know why you're backing down.
Okay, but you're trying to
What you just did. I don't know why you're backing down.
okay, but you're trying to inflate me into a box to get a specific
I didn't
answer.
inflate you into a box.
You did
They were under the first covenant.
There was a time period where it was more.
God made a new covenant, brother. Bro.
Wait,
doesn't
X-Tolls, do
matter.
you think that morality
Go
is
ahead.
objective or subjective?
Subject. What do you mean? It's,
Okay,
I
I'm
mean,
not-
it could be
It's
both.
objective.
It could be
Okay,
both.
Argument
hold on,
for
bro.
God.
I'm asking you because if you're saying
Help
that,
this guy. I'm like more educated on this.
Okay, hold on.
Morality
No,
could
you're
be
not.
Fully
both,
talking.
bro.
if you're saying that at one point this thing was okay, but whatever thing transpired and now it's not.
It was okay because to that extent, God revealed that it was okay. Then
And then now
God
it's not,
revealed,
right?
yes, because God changed he changed the laws.
Okay, the morality cannot then if you get your morality from God, and he's switching it up, how could it be objective then? Or it's just objective because it's coming from God?
Because it's not a part of the 10 Commandments. He didn't change the 10 Commandments in the old covenant. We still follow the 10 Commandments, but the other ceremonial laws, all those laws, we don't follow those anymore. We're under a new covenant.
I'm not talking about the 10 Commandments. I'm asking about like morality in general. If you're saying, okay, slavery was fine, now it's not, according to God.
You have to take it in context. You're not taking things in context.
I am taking things in context. Who said that? Hold on. Who said I wasn't taking things in context?
Because you're trying to disregard. You're trying to disregard them being under the old covenant.
No,
God revealed to them.
But you need to understand there was never a new covenant. That's what you need to understand.
Jesus said, I did not come to abolish.
Just because that's your opinion and your worldview doesn't make it true. Just like my opinion and my worldview could be false.
One moment.
Jesus
it's more
literally
evidence
said,
to support
I did not
mine.
come to abolish the old law. I came to fulfill it.
Right. Okay.
So that means you were still under the same covenant.
No.
And Jesus
all right.
did
So
not
what do you have to
fulfill-
say? Okay. So what do you
Jesus
have to say
didn't
about
fulfill
this,
shit. Jesus didn't fulfill shit.
bro? What
Jesus wasn't
I'm up,
even the
bro.
Messiah.
All right. That's your opinion.
It's in the Bible. It's in your Bible.
You can't believe that morality is objective and then say, oh, well, it changed. And then
I'm not
say it's
saying
subjective.
it changed. I'm saying what God revealed to them up to that point.
Hold on.
So did it change or is it new? Because you keep contradicting yourself.
That's
something
not
he said that
morality.
I think we need to find out. Hold on. You said God changed the law.
Yes.
Please show. Wait a minute. Please show.
Oh,
me.
he fulfilled it. He fulfilled
Let
it.
me
He fulfilled
finish.
it. My
No,
fault.
because that's not what you said. Hold on.
Misspoke, bro. He fulfilled the law.
Okay, then I'm going to check something. Is there ever a time in the Bible scripture where God says slavery is wrong?
Where God says slavery is wrong?
Correct.
He doesn't. He abolished. He distinct slavery. He says everybody. He confirms that everybody is created in God's image.
Chapter and verse. Because the God's image thing would be in Genesis, but you've already shown that he accepted it later in Leviticus.
I'm pulling the verse. Hold on, I gotta find my Bible. Hold on, I'm pulling
I know what verse you're talking about.
What verse?
Hold on.
Because you might know, but I gotta pull up my Bible.
No, wait, stop. Y'all falling for some bullshit. That motherfucker is sitting there asking for y'all help and y'all giving it to him. He don't know what the fuck he talking about. Y'all falling for it.
I wasn't gonna pull up the verse. I'm just saying I know what you're talking about, and that whole thing of there is no.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't know what he's talking about. You know why? Because he don't know what the fuck he talking about. You don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, don't give him any
He's waiting for you to tell him. He's
ahead.
waiting for you to tell him. That's why he's laughing, because he know what I'm saying is true.
Yep. He knew exactly what you were saying.
Okay.
So Tolls, chapter and verse.
See how long he
Yeah,
takes?
let him do his own
He
fucking
capping.
research.
Yeah, that motherfucker don't know what he talking
He been
about.
asking for us to do his research earlier.
But hold up,
Yeah.
Reggie. Little off
Yeah.
topic. I just want to point this out. But my man, you're looking extra handsome today.
Thank you. Appreciate that, bro.
No worries.
Thank you.
Like a
Okay.
snack.
Hi.
A whole
Wait,
snack.
wait. Dante, did you just motherfucking flood in front of me to another man?
I
Ah,
am a
shit.
little star. I am a host. Sorry,
Oh.
atheist
I'm
cat.
about to say Dante does it all the
So
time.
that-
Dante is a community fool.
Hey,
How-
you,
I-
Dante,
I
don't you do that.
flex.
Don't you do that to atheist cats. So make him feel special.
I always flirt with Valentina. I always
gotta
flirt
tell him what it
with
is.
cats. I flirt with everyone. What's up? Huey's in the house and I'm
God,
smexy.
special.
Oh, don't worry, baby. You can be very special. You just gotta pay
I'm
for my
married to
lip fillers.
Satan.
I ain't gonna lie. Listen,
My
listen,
wedding
I played
video.
some shit off earlier. I got away with one earlier though. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, I done had this t-shirt probably a little bit too long, you know what I'm saying? So I left my arm up, bro. That shit was black as fuck. I dropped my shit quick as fuck.
Now.
Ain't nobody see that shit.
Just to validate something real fast. Told, if you had that verse already set up and waiting, why is it taking so fucking long?
I literally have it in my
Alright, Matthew.
screenshots folder.
It's Matthew 20:8-10.
I love Matthew. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It says you are not to be called rabbi. For you called rabbi, teacher, and all. You are all brothers.
Yeah, I didn't hear slave and any of that.
Oh,
Please.
No,
You made a
Why
distinction.
don't you ask God? Why don't you ask
Wait,
God for a
hold on a
better
second.
internet
You made the
connection?
distinction.
Wait a minute. That is exactly the motherfucking thing we asked for, and it doesn't even talk about slaves. And you just admitted it doesn't have to talk about slaves. So try again.
It's a distinction. What are you talking
No,
about?
it's not. I literally asked you where God said slavery was wrong, and you give me shit about rabbis.
It's the distinction.
There's no distinction.
All right, bro.
so after you get that line, Stephanie, you want to show him right there in Matthew where, because I heard you said earlier, you want to show him in motherfucking Matthew that Jesus is not the Messiah? Because I know I'm itching to show him.
He
Oh, he turned
left.
the fuck off.
I thought he was talking about Galatians 3 when it
No,
says there
no,
is no longer
Did you guys notice what he did though? Like, it is so insufferable. They do it all the time. They come up acting all confident and say, oh, God removed slavery actually. Then you show them how that is contrary. And then they run like a little bitch.
Now, I thought he
I
might
thought
have
he-
brought up the kidnapping passage, but that wasn't going to work either.
No, I mean, like, cats, the cognitive dissonance it actually gets under my skin. It really does.
Yeah, I
Well,
thought
now-
he was
now-
talking.
Sorry, go ahead, please.
I thought he was talking about Galatians 3. And it says there's no longer Jew or Greek, there's no longer slave or free, there's no longer male or female. For all of you are one in Christ Jesus, because that's what he said. He said
I was
we're all
wondering
the
that
same.
too.
We're all the same under Christ. That's what I thought he was about to pull up.
I thought he was
but
too.
I'm like, even to that point though, it's not saying that these distinctions don't exist, because they obviously do. There are, the Bible is not some fucking like woke gender abolitionist. There's no male or female, like duh. It's saying that even though these distinctions exist, we're still, all one under Christ, but it does not disavow the existence of the like slave master dynamic. So even that is irrelevant, because it's only relevant once you get to heaven, because we're all, that's the equalizer. But like on earth, they're like, no, you guys, have your set roles and stations, but we're all one under Christ.
He showed took off. Ran away. Ran away.
As usual. Now, any other believers want to come up and actually have common sense? I know it's hard. I know common sense and believers contradict each other, but just try your best. Come on.
I mean, I was in a live yesterday, Reggie, this was right after yours. I thought this dude was an atheist because the prompt he had up was talking about like slavery in the Bible, or like chattel slavery in the Bible. And I brought up, the verse from, I believe, like Leviticus 25 or something, 43. And I was just like, yeah, this is chattel slavery by definition. You can, bequeath to children, buy, sell like property. That's literally what that is. So yes. And basically for the next like 45 minutes, it was literally just, it was two Black American men saying that like, oh, you have to consider, the context and the history and what the culture was like. And I'm like, I never like disregard that. But that doesn't change the fact that there's no stipulations placed on slavery in the Bible as far as like time goes. It doesn't say, hey, after 500 years, don't do it anymore. It could have just said, servitude. Right. You could go only if you're a man. If you're an enslaved woman, there's no really path to freedom unless you run away, I guess. But it was just so like, it's just surreal to see Black Americans trying to do some form of like apologetics for slavery
Oh
in the
my
Bible.
God. Yes, not today, 100%. I've seen it as well with like Black Muslims that will come up and say how Islam liberated Black people and all that. Then I show them the history, like the actual history, and it shows them that Islam literally dehumanized the crap out of Black people.
Right.
Yeah.
Their slave trade was first.
And it was just as brutal.
Yeah. So again, it's just the what is it? Recency bias. I think that's the name of it. Like, because the Christian European one happened more recently, that, I mean, rightfully so, that's the one we're like most directly affected by, but that doesn't erase like the Arab slave trade. Yeah,
Oh my
especially as
God,
Americans.
as an Arab, I can literally get into this heavily because I know the history of my shitty ancestors. And like, look, here's one thing I know, that when the Berbers and the Mamluks, they went into Africa, right? They came in with chains, swords, and whips, and they forced the natives to take on Islamic names. They weren't allowed to have their own actual names that their parents fucking gave them. Anyone who was seen practicing the tribal spiritualities that they had was put to the sword. They weren't even given the option of jizya because they were seen as devil worshippers. And they were like mass unalived, mass raped, mass sold into slavery. It was so fucking brutal. Mass castrated. What they used to do to disobedient ones, this was so fucked up, but it was a common practice, was tie a chain around their neck, then tie it to a horse carriage, and you can imagine what happened next.
Same thing here. They did the same thing here. It's just most times they wouldn't do it with the around the neck. It was just tied to your feet, but it don't make no difference because either way, you still gonna die.
And
you still gonna die.
And it's still going to be brutal as hell. So when they come up and go, oh, the first person that gave the adhan was Black. No, that shows that Muhammad virtual signaled when it suited him, because he even said, get this, ladies and gentlemen, he said, obey your leader, like the Khalif, the Emir, the like head of state, I guess. Obey your leader, even if he is a black raisin head.
Raisin head is crazy.
I thought he said a raisin head. I thought he said a raisin head Ethiopia.
Yep, a raisin head Ethiopian. Sorry, that's the correct one. He also said that a white slave is worth 2 black slaves. And there's even
that
a
is not
hadith
even
that
good
says,
math.
and there's even.
Nigga, never mind. Because really though, like better, man. One black would be better than 100. Never mind. I'm gonna be quiet.
Girl, I agree. I get you, but what I'm trying to say is that like he was trying to show Arab supremacy. And
never mind. Go ahead.
It triggers me too, pretty. It really does. It really fucking does. because I've noticed that
It's
with
ethnic cleansing is what it is.
That's why when we speak to Muslims and you pull up the Al-Zut, I love it. Because I want people, black people, Arab people, whites, anybody to fucking understand what kind of man this guy was, what kind of awful human being this guy was, and how disgusting he was. And yet 1.5 billion people and a large population of black people. In fact, I think in America, the largest Muslim population in America is actually African American, not even Arab. So like,
yeah, they be on the corners out here on the freeway handing out pamphlets and shit. No matter what the temperature is.
Yeah. You ever heard of Philadelphia?
Yeah, bro. I've heard of Philly.
Most black people from Philadelphia are Muslim. I've never met one that isn't actually.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Do y'all know that it's actually two different factions though? Because they have Islam and then they have Islam. Because the Nation of Islam are the ones that HATE.
Yeah.
You know where it came from, right?
The Nation.
It came from the Moorish Science Temple of America. It came from. It's an offset of it.
So a lot of people in America are Islam, but a lot of them are Nation of Islam.
Yeah, the Nation of Islam are considered heretics by every other Muslim group anyways.
Yep. And guess what? That was started by a white person.
Wasn't Elijah Muhammad black?
No, it was started No, it was started
he didn't start it though.
Oh.
Farad Muhammad did. Farad did, and Farad is white.
Oh shit! Didn't know
he's just like one of the major figureheads. Like
yeah. I used to like Louis Farrakhan until I started realizing he's just a huge Uncle Tom.
He absolutely is.
He's super
super
anti-Semitic.
They were fucking organized. Other than that, fuck off.
Yeah, like there was a point when he was. There's like
wearing sheets and shit. Stupid.
Yeah.
I really used to love Louis Farrakhan because the way he used to address the corruption towards black people in America, and he'd do it with such strong passion, and the way he'd address how America's involvement in the Middle East and other parts of the world. But then you look at how he's living in fucking luxury, right? America's
luxury. He's a Muslim. That's enough.
Not just that, Queen. Like, him being a Muslim is a sellout. Don't get me wrong. But like, I can blame that on ignorance. I can blame that on ignorance.
About how people get their money. There's dumb people everywhere. The only thing I agree with in the Bible is the fact that a fool and his money will surely part ways. And I think it's great advice for hustlers. Fuck all them people. They need to be their money. The Bible is the fact that to be taken for everything they got. So maybe they can snap out of that shit. Because you're praying to a fucking God to bless you, but you're in poverty and you're still to bless you or a man of God any type of money. God should be looking out for that bitch full time without ceasing. Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. So I don't really care who gets got by that shit.
That's why like American religiosity is so interesting. Because a lot of us
You gift one money, please, for baby.
No, get the fuck out of here.
Please.
I'm not giving you TikTok
1K
gifts.
coin.
You get less than half. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Shit, we all need money.
I
need money too.
Give me some fucking money.
I'll give. Whatever.
You ain't you ain't about to play my fucking empathy with no TikTok fucking gifts.
Whatever.
You ain't playing.
Got a fucking check. Shoot, spare me some money, Dante. Spare me some money. Spare your sister some money. Charity started.
Whatever the
Charity
good
started
Lord puts
home.
on your heart.
Just in the conversation about like slavery and the Abrahamic religions, like I just dislike how Christians, they come in super smug, if they even if especially if they are, educated like about scripture and stuff, and they speak to us as if we are not aware of the context of the history of how life was at the time. Like, I'm more understanding super that this is real or divinely inspired or whatever the fuck. I think that it's just people doing what people do, creating mythology around how their society is, how their culture is, in an attempt to make it or whatever the attempt to make it.
I was just about
Absolutely.
to gift him. Oh, how sad. I was literally just about to gift him right now.
No, the first time you said it, he was already gone.
I'll pass it along. Just put it in the
I just get sick of these folks getting up here telling them, I'm sorry, pretty.
No, go ahead.
I was just saying, I just get tired of people getting on here talking about that was a different time. Your fucking God don't change, pretty change. So the time is still the same time.
That's the dumbest fucking excuse.
There you go.
The time. So your God is bound by the fucking time.
But then you say your God is outside of space and time. So how the fuck is it?
Fucking dumb. Just they don't even use one brain cell.
I don't think it do.
Lazy.
Like, how's your God outside of space and time saying now that all of a sudden it's time? Thank you, Dante.
How the fuck would they even know? Like, I'm always, every time they speak now, I'm just so curious. Like, did you interview God? Did you like sit down with him? Because they'll he does certain things, why he don't do certain things, what you need to get closer to him. Like, who the fuck did you have a conversation with him or not? That doesn't make any sense for your ass to even know all these details and then tell us that his ways are higher than our fucking ways, and then tell us that he's not even in our same dimension. Dumb. What the fuck are you guys? What are you?
That don't even make no fucking sense.
It's
God beyond your
infuriating.
understanding, and then trying to teach it to you.
They're basically insulting us, which is why they get cussed out. They're telling us we're too dumb. We don't have enough Holy Spirit in us. We're not open enough. The fuck?
But I could take that. Like, all right, like I'm too stupid to know about God. Oh, okay. So is God the God of confusion?
No, he's not the author of confusion.
Everything they say ends up biting them in the ass. That's Reggie said when they go, oh, you don't understand God. It's because your intellect is too low. All right, then God would make me a dumbass that doesn't understand anything and still punish me for it.
Well, you have a choice. Like, you don't want
Free will,
a choice.
So you're telling me that this blessing of free will is more important than a baby's innocence? Yeah.
Right.
Dumb as fuck.
Oh, I am so fucking relieved.
Free will, that means babies and other shit like that. What crazy shit won't happen? Why is it necessary for evil to occur in a perfect God concept? And then he's bound by all these stupid ass sacrificial rules. He can't do it. He has to wait. He can't destroy the devil yet. It's too soon. You gotta wait till the right time. He's not bound by fucking time. So why are we waiting for the right fucking time? That's
right.
dumb.
That's the dumbest shit ever. Like, y'all can explain God so much, but y'all can't explain why the fuck ain't no fucking proof of him.
Right. And what? Like, I am so fucking glad I left Islam 6 months ago. I am so glad I didn't fall into the stupid peer pressure of some friends and family trying to drag me back in. I am so glad I kept my foot down. And when the Christians came at me and said, turn to Christ, I am so fucking glad I refused. Because all of this religions and shit, the more you look into it, the more you understand it, the more fucking stupid it is.
It's a waste of time.
Like, yeah.
You have to be insane to believe in this shit.
You know what I hate? that's not even possible. I mean, well, it is. It is. It
Yeah,
is
because
possible,
when
but
they
it's
was
only
born,
when you was born. Thank you. But after that, it's not possible because once you know it's not true, no matter what a person does, they can't. I mean, they can't convince you of it. It's not true. I know it's not true.
impossible.
You know what
It's
I mean?
not a
So-
choice. I keep telling them it's not a fucking choice to not believe in this shit. I'm not convinced. There's not enough evidence. No matter
Right.
how many times you speak for this bitch, I'm not gonna believe
Mhm.
you.
Mhm.
You. Like there's no other relationship that works like that in reality.
And you know why?
Reggie,
It's a simple answer.
Amanda loves you. She wants me to tell you that she loves you and she just hopes that, you know, you want to fuck her sometime. Even though you'll never see her or touch her, she just hopes that you maintain the fire. The fuck is how? This, I'm sorry. Go ahead. That's dumb as fuck.
I thought you were serious. I'm like, were you like Reggie? I'm like, what?
Right. Because they be dead serious like that. God told me. I have a relationship.
But it's the simple answer. It's the simple answer, though, pretty cat. The reason why I don't believe now is flat out is just because I'm not stupid. That's just all to it. So when a person says they used to be an atheist, that's not possible.
I mean, it might have been, I guess, possible, but I don't. Because, like, hear me out, Reggie. Someone, if they're emotionally manipulated enough, right? Because I've heard some real cook testimonies from former atheists, right? If they've been manipulated enough and then their emotions take over, I don't think it's too hard to convince someone a fairy tale, even if they subconsciously know it's a fairy tale. If they keep getting drilled into it again and keep trying to convince themselves it's real, they will eventually believe it.
Empathy.
I don't know.
These
I don't know.
fear.
But-
Go ahead, sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Say what you're saying.
No, I'm just like, that's what they do. They hijack people's emotions in whatever way. They pick at you until you fucking collapse. And these motherfuckers be so upset with themselves and how all these fucking regrets, and they feel like they fall for that shit. When that's why they want you at your lowest. Come contrite of heart. Why the fuck does your God want me to come pathetic and desperate and hurting? Isn't that what motherfuckers who are toxic do? They hunt, like my brother. They hunt for bitches who are so, you know, insecure and fucked up and contrite of heart so he could be the savior. This is dumb.
So listen, so to your point, what you were saying, Dante, I don't think so. I think that a lot of people are good at pretending. A lot of people are. You know why I say that? Because like you're not gonna convince me with a straight face that a man, a human being, right? Most time it's gonna be a man in this case, but you're not gonna convince me that a man that's a preacher, right? And let's say he has a normal reading level, right? Just a normal one. And he been reading this book, studying this book for 30 or 40 years. Right? And he has a decent education. Don't gotta be super smart, don't gotta be a college graduate, but just an okay high school student, graduated, got some world knowledge on things, can read, has internet access, things like that. You're not gonna convince me that a large population of these people actually believe it. You're not. I know they don't. Like preachers, like they've been preaching for a long time. They're smart. They don't believe it.
But like,
and the reason why I say
honestly,
that, but
Reggie-
hold on. The reason why I know they don't believe it. This is why I know. I cannot be the smartest person in the world. There's no way. So if I can just see, look at me, just look at history and just think about these far-fetched stories and see how it got to us and know it's not true, then there has to be a large population of people, especially people that are at the top level, preachers, politicians and shit. They have to all know they're just using it as a tool to get what the fuck they want. Because again, I can't be the smartest person in the world, Dante. There ain't no motherfucking way.
Get what you're saying, I do, but like the thing is, and I'm not saying I'm necessarily a smart man, I'm just not stupid. But when I did believe, I did genuinely really believe.
Me too.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Me
But
too.
then when I realized it's all bullshit, I guess this goes back to your point, Reggie. When I fully understood, okay, this is bullshit, this is subjective, this is just a bunch of claims, and everyone thinks they're right. And here there are people unaliving each other over it. And there was nothing anyone could do to convince me to go to believe again, because it just seemed illogical. So I get what you're saying. It makes very little sense for someone to be like, oh, I was an atheist, then I became a Christian or a Muslim. It would make more sense to say I was agnostic, then I became a Christian or a Muslim. But to outright say you're an atheist who saw through all that bullshit, then went back into it, then no, that's just silly.
It's never like that though. When you ask them about their experiences, when they say that shit, it's always some dumb shit. It's never like they went deep into any study or anything. They were atheists because they just simply didn't believe. It was not like, oh, I found that the scriptures were this or historically this, or it doesn't logically make sense. That's why I don't like when they say that shit. It doesn't really mean anything. It is impossible for your ass to go back to that shit after you dissect it.
Because like Dante, think about this right now, right? If you knew everything that you knew right now, let's take everything else out the equation, like the pressure and all that shit, right? You're not gonna do it. You know better. I mean, you may side with it to get what you want, but you'll never be able to believe. Like, okay, like Santa Claus. Yes, I can sit there and celebrate Christmas. I probably celebrated 35 Christmases after I knew Santa Claus wasn't real. But I never went back and thought to myself, like, man, shit, he might be real though. No, I knew.
You're right.
Maybe I was wrong. It makes sense for a motherfucker to fly in the sky with that shit. Like, you know it doesn't. The only way I could ever believe the Bible and shit that it claims, it would have to, like, you know it doesn't either, because we got some good fucking magicians. So water and wine ain't even all that. Like, do something special.
Motherfuckers from jail know how to do that.
Right. Fucking right.
That.
Right.
So that ain't nothing really special to me. And then like there's a lot of stuff in there already to see how they do. Okay, like Israel. Or is Israel not? Or not Israel, whatever the fuck y'all be saying on TikTok. I know that
not real.
Y'all just made that. Like, you know, I know people. Well, let me see. Are they still? Yeah, I know people that are older than that place. Literally, I know people. I could call them right now. Like, don't you remember before? They could tell me, yeah. So, because you did that, I know that everything about that place is bogus as a motherfucker. And because I know that that was a British colony, and I know that they were going to put that shit in Kenya and other places, it's all fucking fake. It's all fake.
Hey, Rich. Glad to see you.
Hey, Yui. Hey, pretty. Where you been? I haven't seen you, pretty cat.
I've been everywhere. I haven't been in my African streets lately because the time they be on it too fucking early or late.
No. What's up, Rich?
What's up, Rich? And do you know what else I noticed? That shit don't nobody. There's most people that believe in it. They live in the goddamn Southern Hemisphere. Either in South America or Africa, compared to the rest of the world.
I mean, but
established.
Yeah. I mean, you look around the world, most places that are dominated by religion ain't doing too well.
Nope. And they all got it from places that are doing great. Pimping. Pure pimping.
By religion.
You're trying to pimp too.
That's what I'm saying.
You're trying to be my pastor husband. We ain't fucking. We just getting money.
You know what I'd be thinking? I'd be like, I should just move away to a whole different town, right? And just start preaching the word And, you know, because I'm a man, you know, some other shit came along with that shit too. I'm like, man, it's gonna have a whole bunch of women too because it's gonna be loaded. You know, the church
all day. And then
came along with that shit. It was the devil.
prayer for me.
Right.
I'm delivered. I've been delivered. I don't like hoes no more.
Let me get the tides.
Women.
I need me a
I've
good
seen
Christian
that video.
woman
It's so
to
funny.
satisfy my urge.
I'm not gay anymore. That video always cracked me up. The way that guy was like, "I've been delivered. I'm not gay anymore. I love women.
Women.
Try to suck yourself out of this shit.
He wanted to say, too bad Dick didn't slip out of his mouth on accident.
Listen, we had a conversation about 6 months ago about that. It was just it was funny. It was funny, but it was kind of sad because she was a lady that was a lesbian, but she gave her life to the Lord. So she was saying that, and she was the stud in the situation, and she ever since she gave her life to the Lord, she ain't, you know, involved in that activity and blah, 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 blah. And I'm just sitting there just listening to her. This was on K's Live. I'm sitting there listening to her for a long time. And then I'm like, well, do you still have attraction to women? She's like, oh, no. And so you know, I just turned up the heat on her, right? I said, so what's up? Right? And so then she like, well, I don't got no attraction to men, blah, 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 this, that, and the third, right? And so I'm like, so you mean to tell me that because you didn't give your life to God, you're no longer gay? She's like, yeah. I said, so are you attracted to men or not? No. I said, okay. So, I mean, you fighting your fucking temptation. And then she tells me, she's like, I've never been happier in my life, right? And then I started, she's like, yeah. I said, I'm like, so you mean to tell me that right now in your life, you are 100% sexually frustrated, and you also simultaneously telling me right now, you ain't never been happier in your life?
That's crazy.
Yeah, honestly, Reggie, when I was still a Muslim, there was like this silly form of gaslighting that happened.
I've been happier getting dick
this
down
mosque,
every night, like waking up to dick, falling asleep to
Mhm.
dick. Like, the fuck are
Hell
you,
yeah.
man? Shut up. You know you.
I love, as a bisexual guy, I love dick and pussy. But here's the funny thing. When I was still a Muslim, there was these guys that fully like convinced me to join this conversion therapy program, telling me that I'll come out better and Allah would heal me and
Come
everything.
out hornier.
Man, I went in it. It was hell. It was bullshit. The whole time I was severely depressed. And I really, like, it was so disgusting. These guys came to my crib, threw out all my makeup, all my... These guys came to my crib, all my makeup.
Oh, we would have to fight because makeup ain't cheap. That shit is expensive as fuck.
I know.
Look up on your rep line and shit.
You still getting all kinds of shit.
I would have cussed. If I was gay, I would have cussed their ass out like, bitch, this ain't no goddamn, what's that shit that they be wearing at that Mary Kay? This ain't no goddamn Mary Kay. Fuck wrong with you?
Yeah.
Right. So they did
I
all
put
of
it
that.
away.
And I accepted it, right? Went with them to the conversion therapy program. It was complete bullshit, right? It just made me more depressed. And then, like, I realized that my urges weren't something I could change. And forget my sexual urges, just shit I like. Like I love putting makeup on. I tried to convince myself I hate makeup, but I couldn't. And then I remember when I turned atheist, I waited for my work paycheck and I was like, I'm gonna regret. I told myself I'm gonna regret this. I told myself I'm gonna regret this because it's gonna cost a fortune. But man, I went and spent like $500 on makeup and corsets and like crop tops and everything.
You should have slept in bed with that shit. Right in the bag. Right up under your pillow.
Yeah, we would have had a problem with them. Like, first of all, don't touch my shit. This shit costs too much money.
I saw a witch. They did it to the witch on TV. They made her throw all her little rocks. I'm like, bitch, that shit look expensive. I like collecting gemstones and shit. That shit ain't just cheap if you get a good
Right.
shit. Throw all her little.
They're $10 a piece here.
And depending on
Yeah.
which ones you, depending on what you get, is what you get, because they expensive here too.
The herb.
Every time I remember what they put me through, I'm gonna be honest, like part of me gets real sad that I let anyone do that to me. But then I just remember and I'm like, fuck that. This religion is not coming anywhere near me again. I even set up a boundary. My brother, every time he'd come over and get smoke loud with me, and we'd be watching anime because we're both anime geeks, he'll start preaching to me. Then I told him, bro, you're always welcome at my place. You're my little brother, but keep Allah out of my home.
Right, 'cause that shit would blow my high.
Disgusting pain keeps your ass from that shit and remind. I don't know. I'm kind of happy. I ain't gonna say it. I don't know.
It is. I've said that to him. I've said that to him. I go to him. The weed we're smoking is haram. I go to him, and when we go out drinking, it's haram, right?
Yep.
So why do you care? And he'd be like, yeah, I'm a bad sinner, but I want to stop sinning, and you need to turn to Allah. And I'm like, dude, go get laid, man. Leave me alone.
You know what I seen one day, which was the craziest thing, and I know you may not understand this, Dante. I mean, you'll understand it, but it's probably not a thing there. But I seen, which was the craziest thing, and I know you may not understand. A black man that's a Muslim, and I don't know which kind. And I'm saying that because he had a long, hot red fucking beard. But he's from the United States. He went into a corner and tried to check the man in the fucking store respectfully, because you know how respectfully they speak of each other. He went in the store and tried to check him because he was telling him that he's selling all this haram shit to all the people in the fucking ghetto. I'm like, I wanted to tell him, like, I don't think that you know or realize why he doing that. He doing that because most of the people that he's selling it to aren't Muslim, and even if they are, they don't give a fuck because they know that more than likely, if they are, they don't. It don't matter either way because you black. So I don't know why he even tried to go in there and even say anything. The motherfucker don't look at you the same way. He ain't gonna sell that to you.
Was the store owner Muslim?
Yes, and that's the part I was saying that I know that you don't get, like them, like Pretty Cat and them. I don't gotta say that to them because they know that shit already. Like, you know.
Yeah.
All the store owners.
Same. There's a lot of Muslims that because so what they want to
You break up. I don't know what you're talking about.
I thought it was just me. I'm like, God damn, my fucking internet is.
I don't know.
Food.
Hello.
Yeah.
Chopping through.
Hello.
Like, you know the stores. Yeah, because like, you know the stores here, the corner stores, they sell like fucking like tubs like this full of like fucking pork sausage and all kind of liquor and all kind of just pork shit that they ain't supposed to, and all kind of just pork shit that they ain't supposed to fucking eat.
Yeah.
So that's why he's saying, like, why you selling it?
Yeah.
So that's why he's saying,
and boy's gotta make his bread.
yeah, he do, and he ain't selling it to his people, so he don't give a fuck. He know not to sell it to no Muslim. He know that.
I mean, but I guarantee you, if a Muslim went in and wanted to buy some of that shit, he ain't gonna say no.
Right, he's not gonna say it no. But what I'm saying is, his store is primarily in places where his people are not at any fucking way. So of course he's gonna have these products available because his people are not the ones coming and they're really buying it.
I get you.
Tap the screen, share the live. Who did today, Friday? Yeah, I'm gonna force myself to stay up. So y'all want to see the contestants? Anybody want to see the contestants for Godless Dating?
Yeah, promote. It's a good time to promote.
I want to say out of curiosity, you ain't date nobody, but I'm curious. Honestly, you ain't date nobody, but I'm curious.
At Dante.
Curious. Yes.
We don't discriminate, people. There are people here that are gay and bisexual. Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, I like to munch on some pussy sometimes.
You're a smart woman, too.
Oh, Shay, you got one too?
Who's that?
All right. I thought it was.
Oh damn, he's
235, huh?
He's fine.
Not my type. I don't like he can go 5 rounds.
He's totally my type.
Yeah. He's the type that a lot of my homegirls would say that to. And I'd be like, I don't see what y'all see. Okay. Yeah. I just know what I'm looking like. I'm looking for something on purpose for you.
Pretty, you funny.
Stamina. I'm looking for stamina. That's all I'm looking for.
Hey, pretty
I
cat,
need a
got
marathon
plenty
from
of
your ass. I need
stamina.
at least 5 to 6 hours, then a drink of water.
Hey, pretty cat, I got plenty of stamina. What's up, baby?
Well, I love you, Dante. My heart, my DNA yearns and cries for black. Like that's just, I can't. It's nothing I can do about it. I've tried. I have the attraction sometimes, but I can't go further.
Hey, whatever you're into, baby cakes is what you're into. So that's fine.
Cute.
She is.
I'm looking for the fucking I'm looking for I'm never seasoned dick. I can't say what I want to say, but I'm looking for that. Never seasoned black glove. Never tired. I'm showing a kid for little kids.
kids. That's all I can think of right now.
She said, bitch, I'm super thick.
Hi everyone. I am 43 from Florida, bisexual.
Yum, yum, yum.
I'm not looking for anything in particular. I'm open for a friendship. If it leads to more, then that's great. My inbox is open. Hit me up.
Party girl. Huh? I like to party too.
Nice looking lady.
She like, come get them back shots, bitch. Those back shots be crazy. Ass be moving like a wave. It's ridiculous.
Miss somebody. Okay, hold on. There's more. Hold on.
Jose said, hell no.
Okay, yeah, so yes, I'm an artist.
ETX
I'm
Friday.
an
Don't do
amongst
that.
other things.
Don't do that to me.
And I'm 30 years old. And I'm in Kenya. Obviously, I'm Kenyan. I don't mind long distance relationship because it really doesn't matter for me, like, to get to know somebody wherever they are. But I'm not really looking for something rush like a marriage or something immediate like that right now.
Very
I
cute.
would prefer
Oh,
companionship.
Them lips is ridiculous.
I'm in love already.
I suck on lips.
If anything leads to
Oh,
anything,
same.
then that
What
just
a
happens more
booty.
naturally and organically. But for now, it will be just getting to know
Honey
somebody.
got a good booty and some good boobies.
And you got a voice.
I wouldn't prefer a man with kids, preferably a man with no kids. Absolutely. Because I personally do not have kids.
Oh shit.
And what else? I think that should be okay for now.
You just
Okay,
did.
yeah, so yeah.
We ain't got no kid, not one kid about that. Just
If you don't learn anything else from me, stay away from male-centered, male-focused women. They are the gatekeepers of misogyny. They are the gatekeepers of abuse. They are the enablers. They don't care
She's so
about
fucking pretty.
anything or anyone at all. They seek their validation through a man. It doesn't even have to be a good man. It could be any old man. These are the women that are sitting up in church using the funny voice. If you don't know what the funny voice is,
With her video, I got distracted with the voiceover because it's deep. It's talking about some good shit. Okay. She said can get established.
Seems like I'm missing somebody. Did I show birdies? I think so.
Yeah. That's dope.
You said it, baby.
Yeah.
I think I showed hers anyway. Yeah, I think I already
Yeah.
showed hers anyway. So
She was first.
That was the first one you showed. You showed.
Yeah, I like those. People can get a snapshot. You can get
Thank you. Thank you.
motherfuckers in there. I was looking for some.
Thank you.
Ain't no
I
more
already know.
guys, huh? He's cute.
Hey, it's hard
That
as
one guy.
fuck to get dudes on here. Like
know.
that shit be irritating as fuck. Like I'm just listen. I can't. I never can find dudes. Yeah, they want to be sneaky for no fucking reason.
You gonna put me out there?
They want to be when guys want to be sneaky is because they got something out there. They don't want to get caught out there. That's what it is. If they're really just dating.
It be that a
They
lot,
can
but
have
for
you
real,
out there.
niggas be shy just like women be too. For real, for real.
Yeah, but how you gonna get a girl if you shy? You could be shy. I'm shy, but I like if I see someone in public or online, I can make it known. I don't see like the harm in making it known. But somebody gonna talk about your big ass forehead or your pushback hairline or whatever the fuck you got going. Whatever the fuck you got going. I guess because I grew up with I can't fucking say it. My brain want to say brothers and boys at the same time. What the fuck? But I grew up with all brothers. And all they did was talk shit about me. Like, that's all we fucking did all day whenever we were with each other. So, someone rejecting me or telling me, oh, I don't like this about you. Like, okay, funny looking bitch. Like, why would I give a fuck? I don't care. You know what I mean? The other motherfuckers like what I look. Fuck, why would I care?
Yeah,
You know, I used to say pretty when I was out there. Some do, some don't. So what? That was my saying.
Right. So fucking.
Then what if they would have followed it up with no butt? Then you would have been
outside,
sick.
Right? They just got on the game and they were acting like they just gotta yell and scream.
Acting like how you and your brothers used to be. To be the fuck off.
Yeah, I know. I try to understand, but I was working all day. I didn't want to hear all of that.
Damn, this shit blowing my high. I mean, literally blowing my shit.
What happened? Mm-mm.
Maybe if I turn my other phone off, see what happens. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna come back in like 5 minutes.
All right.
Nice thick puffer jack. Guys, these are such a fine. Oh my! What a steal! Shot right. All right, chat. You're asking for round 2 pins. I got some round 2 pins right here. Oh, these are super clean. I kind of like my quarter here. Round 2 pants right here. This one is a size 38. 38 waist. Collab with LRG. Collab with LRG. Collab with LRG. Round 2 pants right here. Size 38 waist. Size 38 waist. Guys, these are like carpentry pants. These are super cool. LRG round work pants. Size 38 waist. Size 38 waist. Round 2 cargo pants. Cargo pants. Nice carpenter cargo pants. Size 38 waist. 38 waist. 38 waist too, chat. 38 waist too, chat. These are super clean, chat. Size 38 waist cargo carpenter pants. You even have the little pockets right here on the side. Chat, these are so clean. These are very similar to the corduroy pants I'm wearing right now. What size am I? You gotta take me to dinner first before you ask questions like that, but no, I'm kidding. I'm a size 31, 32. 31, 32 waist. I wear size XL, is large for clothes. What size T you in them? I'm like a large XL.